Welcome to week 4 of an 8-week series on kettlebells. This week we will talk about the snatch.
Hey everyone, Scott from PSP. Today we're going to talk about the snatch. This exercise, wow. Hey everyone, Scott from PSP. Today we're going to talk about the kettlebell snatch. Snatch is a great one because this is where you're going to create that power to get it directly overhead. My previous video showed you how to get into the clean position. Now we're taking it one step further, and now we're going to get it directly overhead without pausing in between. If you haven't seen my clean video, please go watch that one first. That's going to give you the basic knowledge of how to create that swing to then get it up overhead. It's a very, very similar movement. Breaking it down, we're going to talk about it first as always, then we're actually going to go into the description of it. All right, let's look at that. That looks crazy. Again, a lot of people are going, how do you not get it to bang up against your wrist? I'm gonna show you at what timing you need to still create that punch. As I talked about in that clean video, same idea is gonna happen in the snatch. It's just a little bit more overhead before you make the punch happen. So, exact same motion. We get that hike back, high volume swing. As that forearm leaves the thigh, instead of just that small pull, now we're just gonna create that big high pull. So shoulder, elbow, nice and high, more forceful. It's gonna start to float around. As we get to about eye level, that's when the punch happens, and then it's gonna continue into the finished stop, okay? So it's not gonna happen up overhead, because if we do, it comes around and it bangs into our arm. All right, again, boom, boom, bang. Not a great feeling. The punch is gonna happen about eye level or forehead level. So, punch, and then it floats back into position. Punch, and it floats back into position. Again, notice that it's still 45 degrees in your hand. That's super important. This doesn't feel good, especially up overhead or at any point for that wrist. Exact same thing happens. Accelerate harder, punch out here, insert back in. Now you have two options. You can either bring it all the way back down, which is a full snatch, or you can do a half snatch, which is basically from overhead. You bring it back into your rack position, then you drop down and continue. If you want to get it from the full snatch overhead, key to this guy. We get it up overhead. Sorry, that's a terrible one. We get it up overhead. Most people want to just then flip it over their hand and continue on. So they want to flip it over and keep going. A lot of times that's a lot of twisting in the hand. So after you do 10, 20, 30, 40 reps of it just grinding on your hand, that handle, it's then gonna start to wear those calluses. You're gonna rip calluses, your hand gets raw, you don't wanna do any more, and it's harder on the grip. What we actually wanted to do is jump from our 45-degree angle. We wanted to then jump into the fingers at the bottom of the swing, and then reverse it from here back into your 45-degree to catch overhead. How you're going to do that is, if I've got my swing and I've got it overhead, I want to show this lat to the person over to my left, okay? So I'm actually going to twist my body, which then opens my pinky towards in front of me. Then I'm going to let it fall. I'm going to let it fall, let it fall, let it fall. It's going to get to about here, and then it's going to make that jump from palm to fingertips. We catch back into it, we fire back through, and we repeat. So again, what it looks like. Again, terrible. We get it up. From here, turn. You'll notice you have to counterbalance, and I'll show it from the side in a moment. We counterbalance, we let it fall, we catch, we drop into it. Back up again. So from the side, my bad. From the side, we turn. You'll see that counterbalance happen because if the weight's in front of me and I stay up, I'm gonna fall forward. Counterbalance, catch, pull. Counterbalance, catch, pull. Now put your breathing in there. That's our kettlebell snatch. Give that a go. Let us know how you find it. If you have questions, let us know, and enjoy the day.